Hello beautiful people, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayana and I'm your host here at Just Being Me TV. I hope that you guys are doing well and I am here to do another video for you guys. This is going to be a sit down and chat video. This is going to be something that is going to be very personable, very vulnerable, so if you do relate, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also check the description box for any additional information. We're going to get right into it. This video is all about keeping hope alive, and I don't know what I'm going to say during this video, but I hope that it gives you guys some clarity. I hope that it gives you guys some guidance and also some deep, vulnerable messages from someone that's actually experiencing this. If you do resonate with it, make sure to leave some comments, but I definitely want to engage with you guys on different platforms and keep hope alive. This postpartum journey is not for the weak. I feel like it's not for the faint of heart, and there's a lot of people that experience postpartum without talking about it. And I want to be a resource for people that need to talk about it because I need to talk about it. If you want to know 5 different things about my postpartum journey, then continue watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Oh, your baby. Thank you. Hit the post notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Let's go ahead and get into the 5 things about my postpartum journey, what I learned, what's going down, how it's going. Y'all, it's a ride. Colors! 5 different things about my postpartum journey. Follow along. I feel like more of myself, but there's definitely been some highs and some lows. I've had a low tolerance for a lot of things. I'm trying to keep my triggers to a minimum. But when I didn't have any references to look at as I was pregnant, going through the journey, all that good stuff, the main thing that I got my source of information from was a little bit of the internet and my clients. And so they were really, really helpful. We're at our 22-month check-in, and I took some notes because I know I'll get off track. I really don't know what this video is going to be, but we're going to try it anyway. Excuse me. Today is Cinco de Mayo. I've stayed in the house all day long and just looked after baby. That is fully my responsibility, and I feel like I want more of that, but at the same time, I want to also balance it properly. So that's going to be one of the things that we discuss in this video. 5 things. So I'm going to just label them out, and then we're just going to go in order. Parenting tests your patience beyond no other. I thought I had patience, but y'all, very humbling. Very humbling. All right, the first one. Number 1, breastfeeding was hard, rewarding, and emotional. Breastfeeding took it out of me. Breastfeeding was all about determination, tenacity, endurance. Overall, it was very rewarding. I loved every moment of it, even though there was parts of it that I was just very irritated by. There were many nights where I did not get sleep. There were many nights where I'm just on demand. Like, I didn't feel like myself. There were parts of the times where I felt like my body was not my own. I went through those things that people mentioned. So we stopped breastfeeding at 21 months. We literally are a month out from stopping breastfeeding. It has definitely been new. Coming into toddlerhood, I still feel like a personal butler. I still feel like I'm running around and just doing things that's going to help soothe the baby. Discipline is really, really hard right now. There's a lot of triggering moments that bring me back to my childhood, and I don't want to repeat those things. It's hard to not address them. So that's been challenging, but we're getting through it. It's not like I'm by myself and that I don't have support. I hope this video will help to not only inspire other women to kind of look at their postpartum journeys differently, but also welcome new moms and new postpartum moms to have some sort of hope within the birthing experience, or just having kids and going through the process of becoming a mother and motherhood. That goes to my second thing. Okay, postpartum depression almost took me out, so that could, yes, my baby is calling me by my first name, by the way. My baby is calling me by the first name. I don't know. We're going to try to get through this, okay? Postpartum depression almost took me out, so I don't really want to go into the full details of my depression, but I do want to address that I have had depressive episodes. I have been close to attempting. It has been a long journey, a dark journey. I don't want to trigger anybody, but at the same time, this is just something that I've gone through, I've realized, I've experienced, and if it helps somebody, great. I'm just here to support and uplift the people that are here for it. Get support if you are in a postpartum depression situation, if you're having intrusive thoughts, if you need someone that you can confide in, if you need someone. I am no perfect person, and I am going through my own journey as well. So again, I just give out the tips and advice that I feel would be the best in whatever situation it is. Getting through your depression helps you to understand what's holding you back, helping you understand where you're stuck, helping you understand what you don't want anymore. It's helping you to feel the spaces of, okay, this bothers me, this makes me feel very angry, and like up under that sadness, you're really angry, and like you can't get through depression until you address that anger. You can't get through that depression until you realize like what needs to change, what's not clicking here, what's missing. And for me in my postpartum journey, I felt like it was not only the connection, but I feel like it was also adapting to being in a family dynamic now, my life completely changing, things not being how they once were, having to adjust in many different ways, multitasking. Like, I'm having a migraine right now. Like, there's so much to life and there's so much to adulting, and I feel like I had overcomplicated a lot of things. With that being said, I was able to come to terms with, okay, I'm doing too much. Okay, I really am over analyzing this situation. Okay, I do need to take my energy back. Like, I had to reevaluate my entire situation from where I was then at the moment as opposed to who I thought I was prior to the moment happening. And it helps me to really like open up and to release and to be able to not be so stuck. Like, it helped me move forward. It helped me to have a greater sense of purpose. And with that, I was able to like enjoy things again and actually want to go out and socialize and stuff like that, and to like really be present for my daughter, because that's really important to me. And to even just say it out loud is so complex, especially from someone like me, of where I've come from in my past and the journey, right? The journey of what I've been through so far as a woman, and like, you know, going through my own childhood stuff. Going into the next thing is motherhood is a rite of passage to womanhood, in the essence, or in the sense of going from cold to soft. And I feel like people see soft girl era and they're like, oh yeah, that's me. Like, that's the vibe. Like, that's where I want to be. But we can't get soft until we address that tough exterior, until we start to like really hone into like where our ego is being placed in different conversations, different situations. I wouldn't trade these moments for anything. Yes. And this is motherhood. This is womanhood. Being silly with your kid. Yes. Taking care of them. Be on the lookout, because I'm literally working on an ebook. I'm literally working on courses. I'm working on books. I'm working on projects. I'm working on a lot of stuff. And I feel like it took me to really step back and reel my energy in to focus in on like my purpose, my calling, what I'm meant to create and bring out into the world, especially having her now. I'm in a period of creation. I feel like this intuitive energy that keeps coming up, and this like calling to be a part of the community and to share my experience and to guide others on their own journey. It's been very rewarding, but also pretty draining at the same time, especially having a kid, having a fiance, going through the trials and tribulations of life, going through adulting. Like, I'm about to be 30 this year. What? Just puts things into perspective. So as I was pregnant and I was going through my own postpartum journey, I realized that I wasn't like a full woman. Like, before having a kid, I don't feel like I was a full woman. And I felt like the missing piece was actually having that child, actually having that connection, actually having somebody to look after. Because as I'm coming up in my 20s, I wasn't even really looking after myself. Like, I was looking towards my parents and my family members to help me keep deciding my, directions. And when it got to a point where I was just like, no, like, I want to do this myself. I know that this is my calling and this is my chance to actually change the dynamic here. That's what I'm going to do. So I have been doing that. I have been on that journey and that path to change the direction and to really uplift and to enlighten a lot of people. It's been exhausting. It's been draining, but it's also been very rewarding. The next thing, things change frequently. So literally it could be tomorrow and it'd be like something completely unexpected. Like, we just got to pivot and we just got to do what makes us feel good and what feels right to us, but also listen to our intuition and not be played by the energies out here that are trying to play us. Because I feel like coming out of fight or flight, coming out of survival mode, you still have those instinctual flags that go off, even if they might not be red flags anymore. They are still signals that are showing you something, and I feel like it's important to pay attention to these things that, these emotions or these signals that happen in our body as things are changing, to really like realign. It helps us to redirect, it helps us to refocus and to really get into where we really want to be. With this, it's important to make time for yourself. It's important to make time for your relationships. It's important to make time for your spouse, your partner, your friendships, your family. It's important to make time for your children. So with that being said, there's a balance that comes with family and friends and work, and it's really dependent upon your priorities how you are going to distribute that time. And that's what's been really difficult also in this postpartum journey, is really navigating, okay, so who am I going to give my time to? Who am I going to give my energy to? Where do I have space and time for my own? Where do I have space and time to really provide and give to my family that I'm creating, and my partner and my daughter? Like, how do I have the time to give to everything around me? And for the longest time, I've never really had that space because I didn't make that space for myself. I wasn't able to go within. I didn't take enough time to really like clean up my own closet. I was always out running around trying to figure out like what else I could get into besides focusing on that. And now I'm prioritizing that. I don't feel like there's any time but the present to really focus in on your self-care, your own priorities. An example of this would be like me prioritizing my family. So if there's a family event or there's things that's happening within the family as far as special moments or different milestones or whatever the case may be, anniversaries, birthdays, I'm making sure to take that time off because my family is important to me and I prioritize my family. I will take a day off of work and I will let my clients know, hey, I'm sorry, that day is not available because I prioritize my family. And that is most important to me than making some money or to be on the clock. I work for myself. That's something else too, because I'm self-employed for the last 4 years and the economy's been changing. Like, those are consistent things that have kind of rocked me in this postpartum phase because my energy hasn't been as vibrant. My energy hasn't been as fluid. I'm just like really gathering myself to get back to that. I've been reading books more, I've been painting more, creating more artwork, and I've got more stuff coming for you guys as well, so stay tuned. Again, check the description box because I've got my Square website to where you guys can actually access products and things like that I've created for you guys. I'm now prioritizing my spiritual health, so like prayer, meditation, stretching, yoga, connecting to my breath, downloading information from ancestral or the collective consciousness. Something else that I wrote down as I was like getting prepared for this video is the collective strength of resilience and ancient or ancestral wisdom. There's a lot of like generational stuff that I'm going through at this time, especially with my dad passing last year. That was like a huge rock to my universe, especially with it being like right there in my postpartum journey. Like, that was Mother's Day. That was my first Mother's Day, and my father passed away, and it rocks my entire existence. Postpartum Mother's Day, coming into this time right now, it's very challenging for me. It's very triggering. I'm going through a slew of emotions, and I'm trying to step through it. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to talk about it, be vulnerable in it, as I'm like navigating it, because it's very difficult. I hope that this is not only clear, but I also hope that this helps you guys learn a little bit more about me, my personal life, my experience, and like where I'm at in this journey. And if you guys have any tips, definitely make sure to let them know in the comments. If you guys relate, make sure to let me know in the comments. Last thing, practice self-care. That has always been the foundation of everything for me ever since getting into massage school. I've been a therapist for 7 years. So ever since being in massage school and going through like what energy is, and like I feel like everybody that goes through massage school is they automatically go through an awakening. I don't know how that is for any other field, but for massage in particular, for me, I felt like I awakened, and I continuously reawaken every single time I touch someone or go through a different revelation. Or every time I go through a different phase or a different part of my awakenings, I get deeper into my self-care, and I get deeper into self. I get deeper into like my vessel, where I'm channeling from the importance of self, the importance of like individuality, and also co-creating through that and integrating, having these interdependent relationships. Like I can still have my own views and values, you can have your own views and values, and that doesn't make us any different on the spectrum of love. That doesn't make us any different on the spectrum of respect, and actually recognizing the strength in another, actually having grace for another. I feel like we lack in those areas a lot of the times. I feel like as I'm going through this journey, I'm just recognizing and realizing like how much I still have to learn and how much more I have to go in it. Practicing self-care. You can easily lose yourself if you do not prioritize your vessel, peace of mind, and energy. Read often, listen more. Be kind, practice patience. Stretch your body, eat nourishing foods and meals. Talk to people that uplift you. Have conversations with people that challenge you, because ultimately those people are going to help you to ascend faster than you would if you stayed stuck having the same conversations with the same type of people, in the same type of mindset, and the same type of energy. So yeah, I feel like I've been mumbling on for a long time here. It's been a while, so I needed to catch you guys up, and I just thought that this was a fun little way of giving you guys 5 different things as part of my postpartum journey. We're getting through it, we're getting into it, and I hope that you guys do enjoy this. I hope that you guys get some clarity, get some insight, and hopefully some inspiration to keep going, keep pushing, keep moving forward, because we're in this together. Book a session if you need a spiritual reading, if you need any massages in the Decatur area, let me know. I am on all social media platforms, so definitely let me know at Earthly and Divine. From a new mother in this motherhood journey, peace be with you until the next time. Peace and love.